Every day, millions of barrels of crude oil are pulled from deep beneath the Earth's surface. This raw, dark liquid fuels cars, powers industries, and keeps modern society running. But before it becomes gasoline, diesel, or jet fuel, crude oil must travel a long and complex journey, from underground reservoirs to massive refineries. This is the story of how crude oil becomes the fuel that powers our world. Crude oil is a natural fossil fuel formed over millions of years. It comes from the remains of ancient plants and marine organisms buried under layers of sediment. Over time, heat and pressure transform this organic material into hydrocarbons, the building blocks of crude oil. Before oil can be extracted, companies must first locate underground reservoirs. Geologists use seismic surveys to map rock formations deep below the surface. These surveys send sound waves into the ground and measure how they bounce back. The results reveal potential oil traps. Once a promising site is identified, drilling begins. Drilling an oil well is a complex engineering process. A rotating drill bit cuts through layers of rock thousands of meters deep. Drilling fluid, known as mud, cools the drill bit and carries rock fragments back to the surface. When the drill reaches the oil reservoir, pressure pushes oil upward. In some wells, oil flows naturally. In others, pumps are needed. There are several ways to extract crude oil. Primary recovery uses natural reservoir pressure. Secondary recovery injects water or gas to push more oil toward the well. Enhanced recovery uses steam, chemicals, or carbon dioxide to extract even more oil. These techniques allow companies to extract millions of barrels from a single oil field. Once extracted, crude oil must be transported to refineries. Pipelines carry oil across vast distances. Tanker trucks move oil from remote wells. Massive oil tankers ship crude across oceans. This global transportation network ensures refineries receive a steady supply. At the refinery, crude oil begins its transformation. The first step is heating. Oil is pumped into a furnace and heated to extremely high temperatures. This turns the liquid into vapor. The vapor enters a distillation tower, a tall column where different fuels separate based on boiling points. Inside the tower, heavier products like bitumen settle at the bottom. Diesel forms in the middle. Gasoline rises higher. Lighter gases move to the top. Each layer is collected and processed further. This separation is called fractional distillation. Some products require additional refining. Cracking breaks large hydrocarbon molecules into smaller ones, increasing gasoline production. Reforming improves fuel quality. Treating removes impurities like sulfur. These processes ensure fuel burns efficiently and meets environmental standards. From 1 barrel of crude oil, refineries produce many products. Gasoline for cars, diesel for trucks, jet fuel for airplanes, lubricants for machines, and even materials used in plastics. Crude oil is not just fuel, it's part of everyday life. From ancient organic matter buried deep underground to refined fuel powering engines, the journey of crude oil is complex and global. While every drop of gasoline represents engineering, transportation, and refining on a massive scale. The next time you fuel your car, remember, it all began millions of years ago, deep beneath the Earth's surface.